Hello, my name is Sam Ariati, and this is my presentation for the CE6014 Computer Mediated Communication Project. The title of my project is Investigating the Implementation of Enterprise 2.0 in AEC Companies. The world is fast becoming digitized. It is entering the fourth revolution, which is about the digital transformation of industrial companies. With the world becoming more digitized, certain aspects of AEC companies no longer need to be face-to-face. For example, meetings. These can now be held across the world with the use of video calling. This is where Enterprise 2.0 comes in. Enterprise 2.0 is a term coined by Andrew McAfee, where he stated that Enterprise 2.0 is the emergent social software platforms within companies or between companies and their partners or customers. It is through these software platforms that we will see the fastest evolution of digitization. For my project, I am going to be investigating the types of software that can be implemented into AEC companies. To do this, I'm going to first research the different social software platforms already in use. For data and documentation sharing, I will be looking at Google for the main part, as they offer a vast number of services such as Google Drive and Google Docs, as well as many other applications that can easily be installed. Another piece of documentation sharing software I will be looking at is Dropbox. For the communication and networking part of Enterprise 2.0, I will be looking at the most popular forms of social media, such as Facebook and WhatsApp, and seeing if these could be implemented into companies, and seeing what the advantages and disadvantages of these are because they are so integrated into everyday life. To get a better understanding of Enterprise 2.0, I will research if there are any use cases and how they implemented it, and also how a company could implement the software if they weren't up to date. The main software I'm looking at is Google and the applications it offers. As of February 2016, there were over 1 billion users which had access to the applications. These applications include Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, etc. Some lesser known applications will be Groups and Meet, where you can collaborate with other users. With many people using Google, it would, in theory, be quite easy to incorporate the interface into a company, and with a few alterations could be successful. One of the biggest problems that can be seen in Enterprise 2.0 is the security issues. There are constantly instances of security issues. GM had two ex-employees copy $40 million of hybrid research documents and take them to a competitive Chinese manufacturer. The healthcare industry constantly has to report lost and stolen laptops and storage devices littered with documents and emails containing health information of patients. Also, hackers are becoming more and more prevalent, so without the correct security on documents, they could easily be obtained and leaked. Another problem which may occur is having to deal with big data. This will be researched in the future and included in the final report. Six Sigma is a methodology used to improve business processes by utilizing statistical analysis rather than guesswork. This proven approach has been implemented within many industries to achieve hard and soft money savings while increasing customer satisfaction. The methodology I will specifically be looking at to implement the softwares into a company is DMAIC. The definition of the project would be the implementation of the software. How the company then uses the software would be measured and analyzed to see how it can be improved. Once it is improved, it would be controlled while simultaneously analyzed to keep on track of any improvements. While carrying out an interview with Harvard Business Review, Andrew McAfee discussed how the events of 9/11 improved the US intelligence service. It had a vast amount of errors in their system prior to the event, and it was noticed that the parts of the system were blinking red in the weeks and months up to the 9/11, but nobody was able to connect the dots to possibly prevent what happened. In the wake of 9/11, they deployed a 2.0 toolkit that spanned all of the 16 agencies. So, for example, there is now a single Intellipedia wiki that goes across all 16 agencies. There is a uniform blogging environment, so if somebody is blogging away inside the FBI, somebody in the NSA or the CIA can automatically see what's being done. The most common benefit that people talked about with the new tools was the ability to find a colleague. For my future work I still have left to do, I created a Gantt chart to set myself clear goals of what I wanted to achieve. As you can see, the main focus will be research into the software. I aim to have all the research wrapped up by the 6th of November and have set myself 2 weeks to put the final report together for submission on the 19th of November. Shown here is the basic structure for my final report. It will include in detail what has been discussed throughout the presentation today. This is the first draft of the report, and the final report could be slightly different, depending on the results found through research. Thank you for your attention. If there are any questions, I would be happy to answer them.